But everyone, thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the preacher. Okay. Well, apparently, there are a lot of people out there that have a problem with Madam Kamala Harris because she celebrated Valentine's Day with her husband. And they feel like she should be out in the streets, you know, fighting, fighting for whatever, you know. Well, this is not 1918 where the government can just order black women to just work because that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what? This woman did her job. She ran her race. She did the doggone thing. She did. She don't owe anybody anything. And people who think she do, shame on you. What are you doing? Maybe you need to be doing something. What is she expected to be doing? She lost. She is not the vice president anymore. She is not, she didn't win to be president. So, what is expected? Nothing should be expected of this woman but to live her life in peace. Period. I think people are jealous haters. They're just jealous haters and possibly envious. And I didn't even vote for a person this year. I voted for the party of my choice, but I didn't vote for a person. So I'm talking about standing up for and defending a person I didn't even vote for. Whether I voted for her or not is irrelevant. People should not be putting their mouth on her in a negative way. The campaign is over. All her business was put in the street. All her business. And her husband's business. I mean, it was juicy stuff. Don't get it, don't get it twisted. Her life was very entertaining. You know what I mean? And her husband's life, very juicy and entertaining, stuff. But still, that ain't got nothing to do with how she's being treated now. Like she don't deserve to have her life that she earned. Whatever life she's living, she put the work in, the time in, the effort and energy to have it. And who are we, the people, to be tripping about it? She lost. It's over. Leave her alone. Don't expect her to do anything for you. What, for free? What? People tripping. People are tripping. And it don't matter if she's Indian, black, Jamaican, Irish. It don't matter what she is. She did a job. She ran for a position. She didn't win. Let her go. Leave her alone. If you don't have anything good to say about Madam Kamala Harris, just keep your mouth shut. It's really that simple. She already endured the walk of shame, the walk of blame. She endured it. It's over. She can do whatever she wants now. Go on vacation, put out videos of her and her hubby and all that. She can do what she wants. Stop being a hater. Get to work. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. I didn't vote for Trump either, but he won. He's in office. He's the president. This is my country. And guess what? Just like all the other presidents before him, I'm backing him up. That's just the kind of American I am. Once we, the people, elect certain people, I get in line. My first husband was military, a Marine, and he fought in Desert Storm. And I had to pray him back home. It was the last semester of our undergraduate education when he was deported over there, sent over there to, I think he started off in Japan, end up in the Philippines. Yeah, he wanted to bring a Filipino woman home, y'all. And I was like, no, we're good. But anyway, still, that's why I feel like I can speak on this. I have sacrificed for this country. My husband, when he was over there for Desert Storm, doing what he had to do, I think his main job at the time was to collect dead bodies and throw them in back of trucks. It was a bunch of dead bodies all over the place. My first husband's job was to collect bodies. He did that for like at least 8 months, collecting the dead bodies. I don't know if they had the opportunity to bag them all up or not. I don't even know. He just had to clear the field of dead bodies. And I was pregnant with our first child. So I say, leave that woman alone. She has served, and we didn't pick her. Leave her alone. And when it comes to Trump, he is the man on the job now. And we may not like everything he's doing, and some people may not like anything he's doing. Okay, get over it. Get over it. you know, I was just raised to love my country and to support our leaders. Just like in the black community, we got MLK, we got Farrakhan, we got, Malcolm X. We have all these people that we consider leaders. Are they perfect people? Hell to the no, no, they're not perfect. But they ours. You know what I'm saying? They ours on a best day and on a worst day. It's what we got. I had days where I'm good, and I got days where I'm just ain't shit either. You know what I'm saying? You know, hell, I wouldn't even vote for me. I didn't vote for Kamala because I wouldn't even vote for my own ass. Okay? Just because we as a country consistently put white men in the office, with the exception of Barack Obama, of course, but we consistently put white men in the office who have done some crazy things. But we still vote for them, put them in the office, and we just pray their way through. What else can we do with anybody? But whoever is my leader, and that's how I was able to be married for 32 years, even though they left me for other women and married these other women on me, whatever. I still showed up for 32 years and did my part until I got left, until I got replaced. Period. And my husband's cheated on me the whole time, from day one all the way through. And I still raised their kids and had their back. So again, leave her alone. Keep her name out of our mouths in negative ways and accept the fact that we got somebody else on post that's doing the job, and it's in our best interest to be positive and stand up for our country. Period. Period. So that's really all I got to say, guys. I just, when it comes to, women and children, you know, I'm very defensive. We don't have enough, you know, people that care about women and children. We don't have enough. Right now, we live in a world where anytime anything bad happened to women and children, we're laughed at and mocked. People want women and children to be homeless and starve to death. That's what people want. Everything that goes wrong in our lives is mocked and laughed at. So I'm hearing all these people, tripping about her living her life and going on with her life. And I'm like, oh, hell to the no. I mean, just because I didn't vote for it don't mean that I don't care. I still care about a woman who is, doing her doggone thing. Period. And to me, it don't matter which white man is in the office, whether he Republican, Democrat, it don't matter. A white man's a white man in the office. We don't know life any other way. And I know people say, well, Barack Obama was a black man and all that. Well, possibly. Yeah, he could be a black man. His mother is white though. And but he's not the same kind of black man that I have come from or have raised. The cotton picking kind. I come from cotton picking black folks here in America on this land, this soil. So that's why I go above and beyond for, the people that I relate to the most. Period. To me, real Americans, you know. But again, and even in his case, you know, I voted for Obama twice. I supported him. I just didn't want to go on record as a black woman who didn't vote for him. I didn't agree. I didn't agree, but I followed suit. I'm black. And my mama and everybody in my life, was hyped. I'm like, okay, well, let me be hyped. Why not? I ain't got to agree in this case. But again, men are men. For whatever reason, we will put men in the office that have done all kind of stuff. We don't care if they cheat on their wives and marry their nannies and all that. We don't care. We just still put them in office. But as a woman, I don't want to support a woman who has done all that kind of stuff in office. I don't. I don't. That's why I wouldn't even vote for me. I've had two marriages and I let that last marriage just run me in the ground. I let it run me in the ground. So I'm the one that got to take the heat on that. There's a lot of jobs that I won't even bother to apply for because of my own image, my own reputation. Some jobs I just don't deserve because I let the second marriage run me to the ground like I did. So again, I take my hat off for her for trying. It didn't, she didn't care what her past was. She's like, I'm going for it. I ain't mad. Look at all the men that has gotten away with doing it. But that's how men operate. But we women, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We have to. We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. All right, so I don't want to go too far off topic. But yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick. I don't like, how people are treating Kamala after the fact. You know. And if you want to talk about her politics and analyze, stuff, I do it. I use clips right here on my short videos on my YouTube, you know, looking at the good and bad of everybody. I talk about the good and bad of people. You know what I mean? But if it's related, I mean, if it's related to her campaign and working and stuff, but the fact that she's on a date with her husband, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I think the Obamas, they have the right to be out on dates, or if they're having, marital problems. I mean, that's normal stuff. Leave them alone. Let them have their little issues. But it is intriguing. It is intriguing because at the end of the day, oh, that's another video. I'm just going to be quiet. Another video about the Obamas. I come on about the Obamas a different day. I love them. I love them. But I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions that will never be answered, which is fine, you know. And so I'll just talk about, whatever I want. But as far as people tripping, thinking that Kamala should still be out here fighting for whatever cause they think she should be, oh no. Mm-mm. Baby, she already did her thing. She did her thing. Leave her alone. Yeah, 100. And, she still came to the inauguration. And, she's still, I mean, she's doing her job. Now, if people want to comment on that, fine. If you want to talk about she went to the inauguration, was looking, pissed off, and she wouldn't speak to nobody at the funeral and all that stuff, that's cool. That's entertainment. But acting like she don't have a right to go on a date with her husband, and she don't have the right to be happy, and she just need to be out here serving people basically for free and all that. Oh, please get out of here with that. This is not 1918 where city ordinances can just, put all black women to work. Put them all to work. I don't care if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, and I don't care if her husband is providing. Put that black woman to work. You know, and most of these black women that had to go to work in 1918 due to these ordinances, they had to leave their kids at home with other people and go take care of white women's kids. It was mostly domestic work that black women were doing back in 1918. So I'm like, what? So leave her alone. It don't matter if she's black, Indian, Irish, it don't matter. Leave her alone. She did her job. She don't owe us nothing. Thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate your support. Click like, subscribe, share my videos. I have over 5,000 videos. I'm not monetized on any social media at this point. I love receiving offerings, donations to my channel. It's appreciated. My PayPal is Dr. Leisha the Preacher. You all be blessed.